The management of Diamond Bank, one of the leading banks in Nigeria, visited the stock exchange to engage the investment community on its financial plans.
We are here to discuss the facts behind the offer. We have just opened our rights issue, where we intend to raise over 50 billion naira by way of rights, and we expect that the existing shareholders will pick up their right. But as is customary, we're here to take you through the numbers and our perspective, the strategies of the bank, and why we think this offer is necessary to be picked by existing shareholders.
As part of this, the management of the bank performed the closing bell ringing ceremony for the day. At the facts behind the figures, Mrs. Taba Peterside, General Manager Listing, Nigerian Stock Exchange, welcomed the group on behalf of the CEO and commended the bank for its contribution to the market since its listing.
And to welcome the board and management of Diamond Bank to the exchange and to these facts behind the offer. We always like to see our companies interacting with the market, and so we commend them for coming forward to give the market further information. We have seen it publicized, well publicized, but we cannot have too much information. So we'd also like to congratulate the board and management of the bank and the staff for all they have done over the years to build this institution to where it is today.
Dr. Alex Oti, Group Managing Director of the bank, in his presentation stated that the over 50 billion naira rights offer of the bank was coming at a huge discount to shareholders and is designed to compensate them.
The rights is coming by way of very huge discount, and given where the bank is today, I will be surprised if anybody doesn't take advantage of the discount that we are giving. This is our own way of compensating very patient shareholders who have been with us through the thick and thin of the challenges in the industry, whose shares have been depressed, but who will soon begin to reap the benefits of their patience.
The Chief Financial Officer of the bank, Mr Abdulrahman Inusa, gave further insights to the financials of the group.
Look at the numbers for half year, this time last year and now. You will notice that our gross earnings, which is the top line of the P&L, has increased by about 14%. That led to a net operating income improvement of about 13%. And then the drop in income at the PBT level because of the cash reserve requirement impact. But we've been able to do some savings in the area of tax, and our profit after tax actually grew by 9%, which essentially is the bottom line from the shareholder point of view.
Considering the strong regulatory framework of the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Group Managing Director assured investors that the bank was aligned to best practices.
The final thing is that how the economy is going today, the new Central Bank leadership, talking about stability, prices and exchange rate, and focus on real sector development, I think we are all key. So this is a bank that you need to invest in. So I will encourage all of us as we live there to begin to spread the gospel that this bank has come here to stay and to do well. And it is a very good opportunity to take advantage of a discount that is being given and invest in the bank.
Mr Okezie Boniface, a shareholder group leader in Nigeria, affirmed that the rights offer will create value for shareholders in the country.
The bank wants to use that money to drive its business. And that also, because if you don't, drive the business aggressively, increase the market volatility, you will not be able to have a good return to the shareholders. So the money that they're looking is to increase their business volume or their business, so that the shareholder who are clamoring for a good paid dividend, not articulable, we're able to have good bulky dividend at the end of their financial year. They're increasing branches operation, They're opening more branches, to catch up with the First Bank, Zenith Bank, the bank that have more branches. They want to leverage on. And that is money. They want to update the IT. It's money. So that we can have a good service delivery in the banking hall, and which obtainable today in Diamond Bank. I'm a customer. They're not only a shareholder alone. I'm a customer of Diamond Bank. And I'm satisfied with the service offered to me. So for you to attract the market today, because the banking institution is competition, and if you don't have what it takes, you can attract customers on your side, So if you want to increase the volume of customers, that account on service delivery you're offering to the customers, that attractive that made them to say Diamond Bank is my one-stop bank, So these are things the bank is doing. And I'm urge every shareholder that is a shareholder in Diamond Bank to increase their stake with this opportunity. Because for me, the price at 6 naira, 60 or whatever it is currently in the market is undervalued. For me, the Diamond Bank should be trading at 10 naira or thereabout. In terms of things they are putting in place in the bank, it should not be a price of 6 naira as it is today. Because they have not come here to showcase what the bank have done in recent years. Another opportunity, they have come today and show the figures. And the figure doesn't lie. We have been clamoring for dividend and have challenged them years. And last year, 2013, which they paid 30 kobo this year. So come next year, I think, looking at the second quarter performances, that means shareholders are in for a good take-home pay at the end of this financial year. And it's a must. They have to do it because we take them by their word. Diamond Bank is a come of age. Anybody investing in this bank will not regret. Because that's, since the price, I call them, I challenge them. So when we are coming to this offer, discount it. And that's a listening board. Today they have discounted it, And for you to buy a 5 naira 80 kobo or thereabout, I think about 5 naira 8 or 85 kobo, I think it's a good offer for existing shareholders so they can increase their volume of their shares. If you are buying it in the secondary market, you pay higher to the stockbroker, the fees and everything. But today you're not going to pay any kobo apart from the one you're paying, which is your right due, So if the offer is being open, you take additional. You're not going to pay extra. You're just paying the additional money. You're not going to pay charges. That is the beauty of right issue, which are all shareholders to take advantage or discount and buy more and increase their volume. Because the more you have the shares, the more dividend accrue to you at the end of financial year. Because it's not only having one unit and that, you stop people at the AGM. Increase the volume of shares. You make money for the capital appreciation. Because the volume, if you have 250,000 today, and the price has got up to 15 naira, you sell some and still return some for dividend, for the rainy days, for the future. This is how to do the business. It's not only fewer units. So this opportunity to increase the volume. And it's a right place. Diamond Bank is doing well. And anyone that invested will not regret. I will assure them, my colleagues in this business, to increase their volume. And Diamond Bank will assure they're going to reward investors.
The Group Managing Director spoke further on the rights offer and the bank operations.
Diamond Bank has done well since 2012 after our restructuring. We require the funding to expand our business and to grow capacity. Today we are at capital adequacy ratios of about 17%, and we need to go beyond that. We are looking at numbers higher than 20%. But beyond that, we are looking at increasing our footprint in terms of the number of branches we have, and also improving on our technology. I'm sure you agree with me that the world today is going technology and IT. And we have been at the forefront of that, and we think we need to even do a whole lot more as we begin to push the frontiers of extending banking and access to finance to the underbanked and unbanked part of this system. There are 170 million people. The number of bank accounts today, I believe, are not more than 20 million. That means that there is great opportunity to do a lot more. We have about 260 branches today. We believe that by the end of the year, we'll grow that to about 300. And towards 2016, we'll grow that to about 350. So all these require money. Some of the branches that we have, we need to refurbish them. We also need to improve on our alternative delivery channels, talking about mobile applications, talking about ATMs, talking about kiosks, talking about galleries, and then talking about electronic banking. So these are what we require the additional funding for.